Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about TV shows that are on. Sorry, I'm really fidgety right now. TV shows that are on TV. Duh. I'm just gonna be kind of answering kind of like tag questions, but I kind of just made them up. So, yes. These are my two, okay, I'm talking about Dance Moms and Twisted. Dance Moms is my all-time favorite show. I love this show so much. I've been watching it for like a year now, maybe even more. I don't even know. I remember my sister and I, we found it. It was just like a random school night. I think I was in 5th grade. Now I'm a freshman, so I guess it's been longer. That was a really long time ago. But anyway, so I was just like upstairs and I like went downstairs and my sister was like, Annie, come watch the show with me. So I like sit down and we're watching and we're like, oh my gosh, we watched like the whole season that night and yeah. So that was pretty fun. So we were kinda hooked on it. And then they stopped for a while and they put Dance Moms Miami on. I hated that so much. Like I remember I was almost to tears. It was like, this is not Dance Moms. Like, no, I want Abby. And then they took another break. Well, they came back and then they took another break, and she did Abby's Dance Moms competition. I mean, I saw like a few of those episodes, but it wasn't very like interesting to me. I was just kind of bored with it, so I just kind of just like whatever. I don't really watch it that much. And then finally they came out with seasons, and now they have a summer season right now, which is really fun to watch. And well, we all know that Abby is like a tyrant. She's crazy. Um, Sometimes she's nice to certain girls, Maddie. But then other times it's like, oh my gosh, she's terrible. Um, Sometimes I like her style of teaching because it's like, don't cry if you don't win, save the pillows, or save the tears for your pillow. Like sometimes I like that because like yeah, sometimes the girls do need to suck it up because yeah, maybe they didn't win, but whatever, like it's not all about winning. Um, but most of the time I feel like if she approached the situations differently, like nicer maybe, then she would get a better like reaction from it and the moms don't freak out. Speaking of the moms. I have the first question, which is who is my favorite mom? Oh, this is hard. See, all the moms are very different. Like, well, they're different and like, it's so hard to explain. I mean, they're all crazy against moms. But I would say Christy and Kelly are probably my favorite because they're so funny. I don't always agree with them. They actually really annoy me sometimes. Like these past few episodes, it's like Kelly's always complaining that her daughters never get solos. But then when Abby gives her a new solo, she doesn't want it. And she just, like they read too much into things. Like, sometimes it's like, yes, their daughters aren't treated fairly, but, they freak out over, like, everything. So, I don't know. It's really annoying. Sometimes I agree, but sometimes, like, this past episode with the recital, I did not agree. Because I feel like she should have just taken the solo. See, like, that's what Maddie did. Why do you think Abby likes Maddie so much? Because Maddie does what Abby wants her to do. She listens to her. She doesn't just say, no, I don't want to do that. I want to do what I want to do. That's why you have a teacher. Next question is, who's my favorite kid? I mean, I love all of them. They're all so adorable. But I'm just going to talk about them. Brooke, she makes me laugh so hard. Like, it was one of the episodes, it was a while ago, and she was like, I have my spring formal this weekend, and I really want to go to it, so I was just wondering if you would excuse me from this competition. And Abby was like, yeah, sure, whatever, I don't care. She's like, thank you. I was like, she was like, I don't know, my sister and I found that really funny, but, because she was just like, I don't know. Like, she's really good at dance, like, being really flexible and stuff. I feel like she doesn't like dance as much. Like, I feel like she might want to do something else. She tried cheerleading, she didn't like it. But, I really hope she sticks to dancing because she definitely has a lot of potential to be a big star when she gets older. So. Well, Paige. Paige is beautiful. She's probably well, I mean, they're all gorgeous, but she's like model material. She's so pretty. I think her dancing, she's definitely better at like flips and stuff rather than actual dancing. But I mean, she's not. She's like. I mean, she's amazing. But like, compared to like the other girls have their turns down, and like I can see her getting better through the seasons. So I definitely think she should focus more on like the dancing other than the flips because I feel like she has those down. Nia's improving so much. I remember in the first few seasons, her mom would complain constantly about the solos she would get. But if you think about it, Abby was thinking about Nia. Like, she sees a solo opportunity and she says, hey, Nia would be great at this. Doesn't matter her ethnicity. It's, yeah, she would be great at it. And she did it and she was great at it. So why do you have to freak out about that? Just accept the fact that Abby thought that she would do good. I mean, that's why Abby's her teacher. She's an amazing choreographer. So, actually, I didn't cover all the moms. So Christy and Kelly, they're both hilarious together, but they complain too much. Holly's just kind of quiet. Just kind of thinks about everything. I don't know. Not my favorite. But she's definitely the most reasonable. Melissa is... I definitely agree with the fact that... I'm kind of going all over the place, I'm sorry. From kids to moms, whatever. Melissa, I definitely agree with the fact that she does what her kids want her to... Like, does stuff for her kids. But sometimes I do feel that if she makes a commitment to the team or says, yeah, no, I'm not going to do this, I feel like she should stick to that. So, I don't know. It kind of goes both ways with her. Like, I like the decisions she makes and that, yeah, she wants her kids to win, but sometimes I feel like she goes a little too far with that stuff. Jill, she makes me laugh. She's kind of crazy. Like her outfits, I'm like, what are you wearing? Like a cowboy hat? Yeah, that was funny, but Jill, like, there would be episodes you see, like, Jill goes from, like, Christy, and she's like, yeah, Melissa's overreacting, and she goes down, and she's like, Christy's being so wrong with this. I'm like, girl, pick a side! Like, she's definitely two-faced. And then Asia's mom, Christy, I don't like her. I feel like she just, like, is a street fighter. Like, she kind of puts on a face like, oh, I don't care. But then when it comes down to it, like, you see her freak out. She's like, oh, I'm not worried. We're not here to beat Mackenzie. But it's like, then why do you, right after her solo, say, oh, no, Asia's got this in the bag. She's going to blow her off the stage. Like, that's not being nice to a little, like, 7-8-year-old girl. Anyways, speaking of Asia is insane. Do you guys see her legs? They're, like, that wide, and they're, like, that big. It's crazy. And she, like, does, like, the little, like, kicking, like, fan kick. Her leg is, like, muscular. It's crazy. She's really flexible, and she definitely has the most sass and, like, the most energy on stage. I definitely like that. Mackenzie, I feel like they're good, healthy competition, like Maddie and Chloe. But, I mean, Mackenzie and her, they definitely have different style of dances. Mackenzie's more cutesy, and then Asia's more, like, in your face. So I feel like those are kind of hard to compare to, or, like, compare to each other. And then, kind of same thing for Maddie and Chloe. Chloe does more jazz and kind of, like, cutesy again, and then Maddie is lyrical. I feel like if Chloe got Maddie's choreography, she would be definitely placing higher than what she has in the past. I mean, Chloe, I've always been for Chloe, and I love Maddie. I love both of the girls. I hate all the drama that comes with them and how Abby does treat Maddie better, but I love both the girls. I mean, yeah, it's annoying when Maddie starts to cry when she doesn't win or she doesn't get a high enough place that she wanted to, but God just got really bright. Because Chloe doesn't cry when she gets second place, because she gets second place, like, a lot, so Maddie shouldn't cry, because Maddie doesn't get it that often. And, like, same goes for Abby when, like, when Chloe's hair thing fell in front of her eyes, like, Abby was pissed. And then when Maddie's apron falls down, she's like, she kept going, she's professional. I'm like, Chloe couldn't even see. Ugh. That's what makes me kind of lean more towards Chloe because I feel bad for her. But, I mean, I think they're both amazing dancers. Like, it's wrong to compare them to each other because they're both amazing. Like, they're better than I could ever do. So, yeah. Did I forget? Oh, Kendall. Kendall is a crybaby, and I mean, she's really pretty and like she's definitely improving from like being in Kathy's studio. But yeah, I definitely think she could maybe work a little harder and not like I don't know, have attitude. I guess I don't know. I've never really been close to her because I remember at one point when she went to Kathy's, I was like, ew, I hate Kendall. Like I just didn't like her, so it's kind of hard to just come back and like her. I think I covered all the girls and all that stuff. Favorite dance? Oh gosh. Well, for a while there, I liked Avalanche, not the new one, but like the old one, like in like season 2 or something. I liked the energy in that one, like how it starts and like what's her name? Paige. How she does like a back tuck. I liked that. That was cool. But I don't know the new group number I like. I love all of them really. They're all great. For solos, I mean, it would probably be Maddie's Disappear or Maddie's Cry. Those are just my all-time favorite. I love those. I like her new ones too. For duet, definitely Inside of Me, Chloe and Maddie. They were like mirrors. Like everything's in sync. Like even their turning was in sync. It was crazy. Yeah, that was good. That's really good. Well, that's what I have to say for Dance Moms. Twisted is not going to be that long, but I just wanted to say a few things. I'm really confused. Like, I have no idea. At one point, I was like, I think he killed her, and then how else would he have it? But then all of a sudden, he's like, oh, wow, I was framed. I'm like, huh? So I have absolutely no idea what to think. I have no idea. Okay. Favorite character Twisted. I like Rico. I think he's funny and like it's sweet how much he cares about Joe. Joe kind of annoys me sometimes because it's just like she's trying too hard to be like this cool like I don't care. Lacey, I kind of like the way that Lacey's kind of just like quiet and like knows that she's doing something wrong, but I also don't like the fact that she left Joe. I don't know. They're all pretty equal in my opinion. So yeah, that's basically all I have to say for Twisted because not much has happened. It's basically been like Regina died, who did it, a bunch of evidence. So if you have any other thoughts on that or any thoughts on Dance Moms, comment below and I will check that out. So keep watching Dance Moms and Twisted.